This video was created at your request. Today in this video, I will tell you about 4 assets that, if used correctly, will keep your money flowing. Wealth is the thing that comes from this place where money comes into your pocket every month, so try to understand the video with a little attention. And finally, you already have the wealth that I will talk about and what that asset is and how you can use it to get rich very quickly, which I will discuss in this video. So let's go to resource 1 first. This assets is assets that can turn your 1,000 into 100,000 very quickly. To understand this thing, you need to know one thing first. How many children are born in this world every day? Well, you tell me. Imagine that. How many babies are born in this world every year? You might think that 1 crore or 2 crores would be the same, right? But the reality is that 140 million babies are born every year. The total population of the world is 8 billion. Well, now I ask you a question. How long did it take to go from 700 crores to today's 800 crores? Now, many of you are thinking, brother, 100 crore people? Then it took 1,000 years. Many will say 100 years, 200 years, some will say 500 years. But surprisingly, it only took 12 years. That means 100 crore babies were born in the last 12 years. And on top of these new 1 billion children lies our wealth. Look, the parents of these 100 million children are in one house. Now, after these 100 crore children are born, they can now go to school. Someone might be studying in school, some may be very young, some may be in class 5, 6. Now, 12 times 14 years from today, they will be around 20. And after 20, many of these kids will get married, which means within 22, 23, 24 years, many will marry. Now, those children can live in the same house as their parents. But not everyone has a big house. Many live in only one flat. Those new kids will need a new place. Any place where he can build a new house, or rent a new flat, or rent a new flat. Now, you say that in the last 12 years where 100 crore babies were born, in the next 8 to 9 years, it will again be 100 crore. So imagine if the amount of pressure on people in our city increases like this. Everyone has to live somewhere, and this is where we have to play the money game. As much money as we have, some of us may be from abroad or from the country. Some work in small businesses, and some do big business. I do whatever money I have. I am buying land with that money, and this is called the real estate business. This means measuring your money with space. Warren Buffett is called the greatest businessman in the world. A big part of Warren Buffett's business is the real estate business. So you understand that if you buy any land anywhere due to human pressure, your money will continue to come from that place for some time. So our first resource is to buy some space where you can... Now let's know about the second wealth. Everyone in this world knows the main difference between a millionaire and a roadie. That is financial literacy. Even an uneducated person is bound to become rich if he has financial knowledge. An experiment was conducted on 10,000 people who tracked what they did every minute over several years to see which people became very rich. That data does not imply that the working man is getting rich. Again, it didn't come down to the most talented person getting rich, nor is it that the smartest are the richest. The person with the most financial knowledge is the richest. See, if you want to be rich, you should stop doing those simple things, which poor people do. Well, tell me something. A person tries to know a lot about the stock market. A person tracks which job is bringing in the most money. Some people track 10 to 100 businesses every month and extract data from which business they can invest money in right now. A person learns arbitrage. It means buying something for less money, gaining knowledge to sell at higher prices elsewhere. No one wants to do that. Not so. People acquire great knowledge. Who knows what Shah Rukh Khan is doing right now? Where is Katrina Kaif traveling? The update, which is not needed to play cricket, is also dragged and found. So now you say that you will use this data in some way in your life, but rich people don't keep this information. They also keep but 24 for 10 minutes. They spend every minute of the day learning these things. Then they will not be rich. We will be rich. So anyway, financial knowledge is a must if you want to be rich, and this financial knowledge is our second asset. After that, assets number 3 is high-value skill. See, the most important thing in getting rich is to make yourself a complete expert on any 1 or 2 or 3 subjects. This means that skill should have value in the market. See, a high-value skill makes an ordinary person rich. Not learning this high-value skill leaves a common man poor for life. See, a laborer working in a building, he earns 500 or 700 rupees in a whole day. An engineer working in a building earns 10,000 rupees per day, and the boss of that building engineer earns 30 lakhs daily. There, those flesh and blood people are earning 300, some 1,000, and some 30 lakh rupees only due to skill gap. Now you can become a laborer without learning high-value skills. You can become an engineer by studying a lot. Gaining financial knowledge can make one a businessman. See, you can become very rich by learning many simple high-value skills. Learn it as you time management. Track who you are every minute of your day. You keep figuring it out from where you spend every second of every minute of your day, and then try to add high productive value by eliminating the things that are wasting your time from those tracks, and try to work all day. See if you can do this trick once, many doors will open for you. Another thing to add here is that when you keep track of your whole day and add it with full high-value products, then you keep finding new ideas for a minimum of 30 minutes of the day, which are, at the moment, the world is making money. And trust me, if you spend only 30 minutes with a pen and paper every day looking for different types of business ideas, then it won't take long. Soon you will find your desired business. And where you invest your time and money, you will see that it won't take you long to become rich. If you have financial knowledge, when you can steel yourself in time management, then you can add several steels to yourself as well, such as communication skills, leadership, problem solving, project management, CTBT, emotional intelligence. There are several other such subjects which you can learn online with little difficulty. Also, if you want me to make a video on these topics, please comment, and don't forget to like the video. Then the 4th asset is cash. Through this, you can earn lakhs of rupees overnight. Let me tell you how. It doesn't matter how much cash you have. Find out about this daily. Is anyone selling an asset in distress? It can be anything. Now, not everyone will find the endangered product, so you can do online business by buying goods from Alibaba, AliExpress, Amazon, etc. See thousands of people doing this business, so why aren't we? Because we do not understand this process. So we need to learn this process. Press the subscribe button and press the bell icon.